Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
I was supposed to go over there with new batteries and turn it on.
You're live.
Oh, we're live! Here we are at Roy Nystrom Arena, and I still have some work to do here. We'll get to the coach interview. I'll run over and load up our PA microphone that's over there in the booth over there. I'm Jay Paul. We've got Albert Lea boys hockey today and Albert Lea boys basketball later tonight, 7 o'clock, over at the high school. I'm joined by, of course, my compadre, Chad Butzler, been with me all year long, most games anyway, and set for a doubleheader action today.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, these boys' hockey team has been doing a lot better lately.
Oh, they've looked. It's been a difference between day and night from the first beginning of the season until they found their niche. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they bring today.
Yeah, 7-5, coming off a 3-2 overtime loss in Laverne, which they led 2-0. Would have been nice to get that W, but I think it's pretty good. No, Laverne ranked 17th in the state, so they took them to overtime. That was good.
Right, and they had to go on the road. We know that drive. We took that in football. It's a hike.
So joining us today on camera, Caden Vernez. How you doing today?
Pretty good.
You're a junior, you say?
Yep.
And what class is this again that you're associated with helping us out?
I would be the Tiger Vision class.
And that's, you guys do like a news and sportscast or whatever
Yep.
every day? It goes to every classroom?
Yep.
Video,
every
right?
day. Yeah.
Yeah. Because my daughter said she helps out Farron. She's in 8th grade. You probably don't know her, but she did a lot of camera work for us this year. And she said, all of a sudden, they're doing the playbacks, the replays of your game. And I had to tell everybody at my table, that's my dad's voice. So she was kind of proud of that, I guess. Anyway, what else are you into? Caden, you talked about sports. You get track and field, and what else?
Thinking about playing football again.
I know. And we almost got you talked into rugby.
Yeah.
Pre-game little chat there. Who are your folks? You want to give them a plug? Say their names? No. All right. That's fine. Yeah, he's going to be helping us today, and as part of this class they have at the Tiger Vision thing. That's cool because they're going to be sending people over here to help us out at basketball and hockey here for the rest of the season, and we do appreciate that. All right, so let's take a break here and be back with the coach interviews coming up here. We'll talk with Matt Erickson about that big game Thursday in Laverne and the schedule coming up here, and, of course, today's game against Red Wing on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Richie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Let's get Matt Erickson in here, who is, of course, head coach for the boys hockey team. And Thursday, what a game in Laverne against the 17th ranked Cardinals. And they snapped your 4-game winning streak 3-2, but you took them to overtime. Guys led 2-0 for a while.
Yeah, we're really proud of the effort from the guys on Thursday. We knew what we were getting into, Jay. Obviously, Laverne has a good program over there.
Yeah.
Their boys and their girls programs are tough.
Right, yeah.
And they've been to the state tournament quite a few times, so they're experienced. They're younger too. So we knew what we were going up against, and proud of the effort. Obviously, not proud of the outcome because we had a 2-goal lead. Actually, 2-1. They pulled the goalie with a minute and a half left, and I think scored with 40-some seconds left. So, happy about the way we worked hard.
And you stayed out of the penalty box. Two penalties in the whole game. Both teams combined, they were both against you for tripping. But
they scored. They scored on one. They zip it around pretty good on the power play, so we knew we had to stay out of the box. They didn't have any penalties, so we didn't get a chance to get on our power play either, which has been run pretty hot. But so far we're disciplined. We're gonna have to be disciplined the rest of the way.
They outshot you 44-24. But your outstanding goalie, Ledger Stadheim, had stand on his head. He got his 1,000th save.
We're pretty ecstatic about that. Ledger was really good for us Thursday. As we've talked all year, he's the backbone of our squad.
Right.
When he's playing well, we're playing well. So, congrats to Ledger for that. And, he deserves it because he's a great kid.
Right, yeah. You got a lot of those. So congratulations to you, too, because that's a lot of coaching, too. But you're 7-5 this season, and you play Red Wing today here at the Roy. You've won 5 in a row over the Wingers, total score of 18-4 in those 5 games. They're 1-12-2, struggling, but you got to be ready. And I guess, do I anticipate the frustration from Thursday being taken out on these guys?
Well, I certainly hope so, Jay. The one thing for me, and we watched video on Red Wing is we. I think they're better than a 1-12 and a 2 team, honestly. Games that they play are pretty close. Their goalie's averaging 40-plus saves a night.
Right.
So it's not something we got to take lightly today because it's a section game and a conference game. Right. So one we're going into, and honestly for the seniors, I told them this morning, they have 7 guaranteed home games left, including today.
Yeah.
So we're getting kind of down there in the season where it's take pride in what we're doing, and hopefully, we show that on the ice today.
Yeah, 2-point Big 9 game today, then a non-conference game in New Ulm Tuesday. Back here Thursday for a 4-point conference game versus Austin, and next Saturday another 4-pointer against Rochester Mayo. So
yeah,
but the good news is starting today, 6 of your next 7 are at home. So
yeah, we get a little home stretch here. We'll be excited to not to look past tonight, but we'll be excited to go to New Ulm. They have a nice squad. And then kind of back into conference play, and then a lot of games left, really, if you look at the next 6 weeks
some
or
tough
so.
Ones too,
yeah, some really tough ones. Yeah, we got Providence coming here in a couple weeks, and they're rolling pretty good, and go up to Waconia. So they're a meaty part of our schedule coming up. And we were put to the test on Thursday, and we're looking forward to that getting put to the test tonight and the rest of the way.
And I know it's best to go one game at a time, but Minnesota Hockey Day in Albert Lea is 2 weeks from today, and boy, what a day planned here, huh?
Yeah, it'll be busy. It'll be a busy parking lot for sure.
For sure. I got to get here early, or I'll be walking forever. But you got a game that day against Providence Academy. The girls play, and everybody plays, basically.
Yeah, girls play Gentry. That'll be a good game. It'll be looking to have
they even have
support.
food across the way over at the barn.
Yeah, over at the barn there'll be food, and we'll talk about it. And it's a cool day for Albert Lea in our hockey programs.
Right.
And we appreciate the support from everybody.
All right, well, keep the W's coming, man. You're doing great. Thanks
All right,
a lot.
Thank you.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Accident.
On the blue line here for introductions and our national anthem coming up here before the start of the game here. Albert Lea against Red Wing in boys hockey, Big 9, and like he said, section. Matt Erickson talked about being a section game as well. And there you go. Follow those guys around if you want. Their youth hockey represented here with the flags, and they'll get to center ice and then be there for the national anthem. But they're going to announce the starters here for Red Wing, and I'd like to hear those myself. They are 1 win this year. I think out of a tie as well. So they've been struggling. Matt Erickson, of course, being nice and saying he thinks they're better than their record, but I think you are what you are at this point of the season.
Yeah, and they're a young squad. I mean, they have quite a few seniors, but they also have a lot of juniors. So, and their JV looks pretty impressive.
The boys are in place here.
Earlier this week, Ledger Statheim recorded his 1,000th save, and we would like to give him a banner at this time. Would the captains at Ledger please come? His scores.
Yeah, in Laverne, he got his 1,000th save in that near win, losing in overtime 3-2.
Yeah, what a bummer. They pulled their goalie and scored with 40 seconds left to force it over.
Yeah.
Here's mine.
Yeah, and then faced 44 shots, saved 41. As he's had quite a great senior season, and more. I mean, he's been good earlier too. But we have one waiting in the wings here.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Owen Hansen as the backup goalie, and he's played well when he's gotten in there this year too.
Roy Nystrom Arena for today's game.
That's coaching.
The Red Wing Wingers and the Alberley Tigers. We'll introduce starting lineups. In goal for Red Wing, number 30, Mason Chaska. On defense, number 4, Grayson Redfield. Number 22, Marcus Finholt. Forwards are number 3, Braden Lovett. Number 26, Tanner Jarmas. And the center is number 12, Marshall Turner. Red Wing is coached by Tony Casco. Now for the Alberley Tigers, starting in goal, number 30, Ledger Stadon. On defense, number 6, Bryant Johnston. And number 14, Zayden Brua. Forwards are number 3, Keaton Bremer. Number 7, Sam Stay. And the center is number 17, Jacob Coker. Tigers are coached by Matt Erickson, Justin Anfinson. Would everybody please rise, remove your headgear, face the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
And very nicely done. So we're getting set to go here, and we have a busy sports day in Alberley with the dance team is up at a competition up in South St. Paul. The wrestlers are in St. Cloud against a bunch of teams today. We have girls basketball, later boys basketball here on AlberleyLive.com. And the girls hockey team is doing fairly well.
I would say so. They're up 13-0 in the second period. 10 goals in the first period and already 3 in the second period.
And we talk about 1,000 saves and 100 goals, and several of our athletes have reached that, and we got one more today, right?
Yes, Morgan Goskinson got her 100th career goal.
Yeah, she's got 2. So Mika Psychos had a hat trick in the first period. Is that what you said?
Yes.
It's 13-0. As that might happen here. It's 7-5 against a one-win team. Could very well, coming off of that nice game they had in Laverne, they might be fired up and ready to smoke somebody. I hope they are. As we get going here, the first 17 minutes here on AlberleyLive.com. The face-off goes into the Red Wing end. It's picked up there, and they wing it around here for Brock Kajewski. Is played across the blue line into the Albert Lee zone. Got Zayden Brua on it. So 7 o'clock boys basketball tonight. And they're playing a pretty good squad. And whose name escapes me right now, but it'll be 7 o'clock tonight.
I did notice he shifted the lines a little bit. Connor Persick wasn't on the first line.
No, so. Yeah, maybe they're... I'll have to keep an eye on. Yeah, I got Jacob Coker starting at center today. Keaton Bremer and Sam Stay on his line, and that's who's out there right now with Zayden Brua and Bryant Johnston. Persig on the second line should be coming out here. Persig, McGill, and Sternhagen on that second line tonight. Nelson, Steeler, and Brock Scott on the third line. And Liam Ball also on the squad tonight. We haven't seen him much here this year, so it'll be good to see Liam get out on the ice. Number 21 when you see him. Anfinson and Balf are the other defensive pair in front of Stadheim, but right now it's the starting pair, Johnston and Brua. And here comes Kolker up the ice. Right side, gives it a backhand, and it goes behind the goal. And he leaves, and Persig will come out and join his line mates McGill and Sternhagen out there. As Persig to Sternhagen, gets back behind the goal and into the netting, and the clock stops. 15-12 to go. Scoreless here. Well, we've got to keep track of that girls' game because they're scoring fast and furiously. Are they in the second period? Is that first period?
Second period. Yeah. It was 10-0 the first period. They've already got 3 in the second period. So.
Here tonight, earlier today, the JV game, Red Wing beat Albert Lee 7-1. And face-off goes to the Wingers. Around the back, taken away by Sternhagen, tries to center it. Persig was there, and so was McGill. I think they got tangled up there, and McGill ended up with it. He turns around and gives it a one-timer. Goes wide left. He's got it again. Passes it back, but out of the zone. And so they'll have to play it in and ditch that effort. But they take it away right away. Persig forces the issue on those great forechecks that the Upper League players have been getting. I know the girls do it great, and that was a nice job of it there for the boys as they regroup. Nelson loses it off his stick into the defensive zone. Only one shot in the game so far, and that was Albert Lee. Red Wing trying to get there first as they circle in that near circle on a shot by the blue line. Ledger grabs that one and hangs on with 14-15 to go, first period.
Yeah, and Red Wings coming off of their first win of the season, so that's always something you got to watch for, too. They could have a little momentum.
Yeah, you never know if they got some guys healthy this time or what. I'm impressed with Albert Lee's goal scoring. Connor Persig, of course, leads the way. It has all year long, 13 goals. They have a ton of guys with 5 now. Sam Stay, Drake Sternhagen, Brock Scott, Jacob Kolker, all with 5 goals on the season in second place on the team. So starting to come around on all 3 lines. And that's good to see as they are 7-5. And, geez, they were so close to being 8-4 out in Laverne, but that would have been a great feather in their cap for sure. Laverne is a good team. They were ranked 17th going in. And they play it in to the Tigers and chase it. As Balf did the job there. Who's 18? I don't have an 18. We have one on.
Styler.
Okay.
For Albert Lee?
For Albert Lee, yeah.
Yeah, Styler.
Why am I missing that one? He doesn't have it on his one he gave me. All right, so get some guys in there that are not even on the coaches list. Steeler, yeah, okay. Number 16. I have him as number 16. He's number 18. That's why. Ethan Steeler. And there's the centering pass for Red Wing. They did even the shots at 1-1 while I was getting confused there, but still scoreless. 13 minutes left first period here at the Roy. Jay Paul, Chad Butchler, and helped out today by Caden Verness on camera as the shot gets stopped over there by the Red Wing goalie, and then some pushing and shoving as Keaton Bremer arguing with a player over there. They break up quickly, and face-off will come to the Red Wing goalie, Mason Chaska. He should play for Chaska.
Right.
Or Mason City, for that matter. And it'll come to his left as Kolker does the honors, and it goes back to the Wingers. They've won almost every face-off tonight. We'll have to change that around. I expect a fairly easy win. You know, we do predictions. I was thinking 6-1 for the Tigers today. I don't know what you got in your mind.
I'm thinking 5-2.
Yeah. Caden, got a guess?
I think 5-2.
Okay. All right, I'm outnumbered. We'll see what happens. Last camera guy we had was closer. Last game we had Thursday. As they break into the Tiger zone. And a whiff on that slap shot as the Tigers take over. 2-1 in shots, Tigers, and a Kolker into the zone. There's a shot from Stay from way outside by the blue line, and Rebound comes way out. Tigers still with it. Taken away by the wingers now. As Marshall Turner, number 12, battling for it. Or 21. Now back behind the goal, taken by Anfinson. Evan along the half wall, gets it back the other way. Nobody over there except the winger. As Braden Lovett, Lyle's grandson, picks it up. And into the corner, now the far corner. Anfinson again. A little farther up. And it goes to Stay. He gets it up to Sternhagen into the zone, and the shot stopped there. And held on to by Chaska.
A nifty little pass from Stay up to Sternhagen off the wall there.
Yeah. Use those angles.
Yeah.
Persig in the face-off here against Brayton Lovett, sophomore. And Tigers get that one, but on the shot, McGill was tripped up and couldn't get a good stick on it. And now he's got it behind the goal, though. Tries to do the wraparound, and he gets a couple whacks at it, but then they take offense to that. And I don't know if you want to be pushing and shoving Sam McGill.
I wouldn't want to be pushing Sam.
He didn't even ball either. Don't get him mad.
I've seen Sam on the football field.
Yeah. Well, look at Persig is a big boy, but look at Sam right next to him, a little bigger.
Then you got Drake, who's half the size.
Yeah. I'm glad to see Drake's getting it going here. He's got 5 goals on the year. And
just a sophomore. So.
Yeah. Put him on the big line there. And there's a lot to expect out of a youngster, but he's coming around now. Good. And 11 minutes left to go here in the first. Still scoreless, 4-1 in shots for the Tigers. Haven't been able to cash in just yet. It's taken away by Persig, and he turns around point blank and gets stopped by Chaska. And here come the wingers. As Lovett brings it into the zone, they shoot, and Wedger grabs it to hang on, and we have a stoppage again. 10:44 to go. How's the girls doing?
Let's check.
Expect 20-0 after 2.
I imagine they're still winning.
Yeah, I hope so.
That would be
be the biggest comeback ever.
Right. 16-0. Second period.
Steeler on the face-off there was controlled by the wingers. They play it back in. Back behind the goal. Anfinson picks it up for the Tigers and gets it along the half wall there. And now they advance it past the red line and into the zone. That's Brock Scott, number 11. Got it in there, but the wingers get it right back out. Scott plays it in again. Ooh, knocked over the ref there. Got him from behind. That hurts. Those referees are few and far between nowadays. We've got to take care of them. And we have, I thought we had a female one earlier. She was just this little wisp of a thing, and she was talking back behind in the warmer areas there. I was interviewing the coach. She has such a soft voice, and I was wondering how she probably has a firebrand out there. There's a goal scored! I know Anfinson took the shot, but it might have been deflected up front.
Definitely deflected up front.
Steeler, I think, got it. Yep, he's first to the bench. So Ethan Steeler with his first of the season. He's got 4 assists. Saved that puck. He changed his number from 16 to 18, and now he gets a goal. So nicely done. We'll get an Anfinson assist for sure, too, but we'll get the official call on it. Steeler with the first one of the day.
Here's a quick look at this goal just scored here.
It'll do my play-by-play. Yeah. Okay. Back to live action here as 9:43 to go now. 1-0 Albert Lee. As Stay. Get it to the red line, but then the wingers take it back. Now they're on the attack, and a shot. Steered us to the near corner. Now back out to the top of the blue line here. Into the corner. Chased there by Mason Gunrud. And then the Tigers take it over. Coker has it. He's on the fly down the right side. Centers it. Nobody home.
Scoring for the Tigers, his first varsity goal, number 18, Liam Ball.
Oh, that's Liam Ball. They have him at 21.
Number 12, Evan Anfinson, and number 5, Archie Nelson. Time of that goal, 6:13.
Okay, so they got our sheets are a little different than what they say.
Yeah, I guess. 6:13 in the first, so it's Liam Ball with it. Either way, it was
As I sit here and look, though, at 18 on the bench, that's not Liam Ball.
So Liam gets his first of the season. And congratulations. Ethan's still looking for one. I don't even know what number he must be 21. I don't know, because I have 21 as Liam Ball. They score again! As I'm confused about their numbers, they don't care. They just keep piling up the goals here. Is that a Drake Sternhagen, number 6? No, it's going to be Kolker coming first. Let's see who got it. They didn't do their traditional line to the... Oh, they didn't score.
Oh, played it with a high stick, possibly.
All right, so they're going to take it to the other end here. No goal. And Persig will be in the face-off against Lovett.
Well, I did get a replay of it, so we can look at it later.
Sure. All right. As infraction takes away any chance of a goal there, but here they come back, steaming into the zone. Number 14, Brua, takes it all the way around the world there and passes it to Anfinson. Back to Brua on the side of the net. He centers it. Shot missed. As Sternhagen had that one, and they get another one. I think it's Persig this time who bowled his way in there and forced the issue. And Connor Persig scores number 14 of the year, if that is in fact number 9, Connor Persig. And comes at 8:57 of the first. 2-0 Albert Lee. Either way. As we'll get the official announcement here once they get started. But Persig in the face-off after scoring. Gets it ahead to McGill.
First goal, that's Ethan Steelers scoring the first goal.
All right.
Scoring this goal is number 9, Connor Persig. Assist to number 12, Evan Amphitson. Number 14, Zayden Brua. Time of that goal, 8:57.
So after I've changed all my players that I thought were wrong, I change them right back. And it is Steeler with his first goal, and then followed by Connor Persig's 14th of the season.
Yeah, I was looking down here at the bench at number 18. I know Liam Ball's a big boy, and I was like, I don't think that's right.
And I don't know, it says 21, ain't Liam Ball, so Coach ought to know. He gave me this. He didn't have the right number for Steeler, but we got that figured out now as Persig brings it in with Sternhagen and McGill on either side. McGill takes the shot there that was stopped, and then it gets by the Tiger blue line and into the defensive zone with 7:20 to go. 2-0 Albert Lee. Played ahead to Sternhagen on the far circle. Spins, feeds McGill. Whiffed on that one as the defense caught up to him and dropped him. And it goes back the other way. 10-2 in shots now for the Tigers. And into the corner it goes.
The freshman Marley Goskinson has scored another goal. That's her second of the day. So
wow, first 2 of the season for Marley.
Trying to catch her big sister.
Yeah. 6:45 to go now as the Tigers grab it at the red line. Up 2-0. Wing, trying to get out of the zone. Finally they do. Nelson harassing the puck handler out there, and they take a stick away. To take a man's stick. Actually, Archie dropped his too. But, that was Brody Hubble.
Kind of clean game so far. Nobody in the sin bin. So
yeah, and coming out of Laverne, they only had 2 penalties, and both were against Albert Lee. I can't believe Red Wing had no penalties in that game. It's a rarity.
Oh, you mean Laverne? Yeah.
Yeah, Laverne. Did I say
Red Wing?
Oh, Laverne.
That's all right. Yeah. You're in the current moment.
Thursday was Laverne. They did not commit a penalty in that game. And Albert Lee only had the 2. As it goes back and forth between the teams here, and finally played ahead by Brua into the zone, chased down there by Bremer into the corner.
Both the Albert Lee boys and girls play a very physical style game.
Yep. I've noticed the boys forechecking really advancing. The girls are pretty good at it too, as they keep that puck alive in their offensive end there. Finally taken away by Red Wing, but They get it out of the zone. No penalty coming for that tanglement they had. A couple guys on the ice as they get it ahead to Kolker. He puts it in. Well, he got it to Bremer, and he were working to keep it in the zone. Now Sam Stay has it on the half wall over there. They take it away from him on the double team and out of the zone for the Wingers. Oh, he jumps out Ledger and stops the play there with a nice snag, and 5:18 remain here in the first period. Tigers up 10-3 in shots, 2-0 on the Service Master by Hyatt scoreboard. And Persig is facing off here in the defensive end. They play it in and give it up to the Tigers as they chase it around. Amundsen comes up with it, and then they got a stoppage. Lots of sports today. We'll try and follow it. And the NFL playoffs start today.
Yes.
A couple of games. 3:30 is the Houston LA Chargers game. And then tonight, Pittsburgh and Baltimore for the third time this year. Vikings, of course, Monday night in Arizona now. As Tigers try and get some pressure on there, but taken away by the Wingers, and back the other way it goes with 4:45 to go. 2-0 Tigers over the purple-clad Wingers of Red Wing. Taken by Tyler Balfe, number 19. Weaves his way down the blue line.
Drake did everything he could to try to stay off sides. And
he's going to go to the bench and say, oh, I'm tired. Played into the zone by the Wingers. They don't have much going, only two guys in there. And I thought our first penalty was coming, but no.
That was a big hit by Connor.
As it's played ahead by Scott and into the zone. Third line out there for Albert Lee, Archie Nelson, Ethan Steeler, Brock Scott. Steeler with his first goal earlier from that line. And a turnaround by Scott. He gets blocked, but then backhands it through the back of the zone. He gets knocked down when they knock his stick out of his hand. And he takes a run.
Back for revenge there.
It's going to not draw any ire as he gets spilled again.
They're letting him play here. That's for sure.
Another hit in the corner as Nelson went down, but now a stoppage. And we do have a penalty coming, a trip on Albert Lee, I believe.
Number 9 for Red Wing kind of took a cheap shot there.
It's going to be Red Wing. It'll be 28 for Red Wing going in the box. Brock Kajewski. First penalty of the game. 2 minutes for tripping. Get the official call here. .13:31, I believe, of the first. As they face off to the right of Chaska.
Good news, you get to get out this period.
And in the shot goes wide, taken there by Brewer. It's tangled up in the nets then, and stoppage. Minute 49 left in Albert Lee's power play. The power play for the Tigers is running at 27.5%. Not bad at all. And the Red Wing penalty kill only 75.9% accurate, or successful, I should say. So there's an opportunity to get some power play goals, too, for the Tigers, I would think. As their power play has picked up. It was running at 0% for quite a while, and now they got it up to 28% almost. As the face-off is won by the Tigers. They can't get a shot off there. McGill presses the issue. It actually got a shot to go wide right. Now they save the day. Persig out at the blue line, gets it to Sternhagen. And he passes it inside. Kolker takes a shot. Kolker, McGill, Persig, Sternhagen.
I like how they just
Brewer
plant McGill right in front of the net there. He blocks a lot of the goalie's vision there.
They got Persig out of the blue line, kind of like Maybe his hard shot will bounce off and the rebound comes off, kind of like they do Mika Saikos for the girls. You get it to Coker. Wow, that one flew off of his stick and out of play. With 1:08 to go and the man advantage. 2-0 Albert Lee. Both teams change. Archie Nelson comes out. Sam Stay is out there, as is Tyler Balf. Anfinson. I'm trying to find. I did say Archie. Also, Brock Scott is out there for the Tigers right now. As their 5-on-4 continues for another 55 seconds. Shot goes behind the goal. Can't hold it in, and that'll take some time off. 2:18 to go in the period. 45 seconds left in the man advantage for the Tigers here as they come back up. Scott on that far side. Takes it into the zone with Nelson right behind him. And then he gets pinned against the corner there, but Archie takes it over, gets it out to Anfinson. His shot goes through traffic and gets stopped. Down to 26 seconds left, and it's lost down the ice. One more run at it here as they hurry. Too far for Archie, and they'll ice it back here. The other way. 16 seconds left in the power play. 13-3 in shots, Albert Lee, and 2-0 to find the lead in the score with 1:44 left in the first. So far, so good for the Tiger hockey teams. Girls having a little easier time with it. Well, they beat Red Wings 17-0 here earlier this year.
Right.
So now 16-0.
Second period.
So they're trying to top that. As the boys having their way so far here early. 10-shot lead, 2-goal lead, and it's out of the zone, and that's going to kill the penalty successfully for the Wingers. 1:26 to go in the period now. It's back to even strength. Stuck in the corner, and then they wiggle it free, and there's a shot from the blue line missed by Brewer right in the breadbasket of the goalie. Rebound comes off, and the Tigers hold it in the zone. Now they lose it out of there. Nice job by Johnston trying to hold it in there. Now their Wingers have a shot at it, but taken down over there. No call, and Ledger stopped the shot anyway. The Red Wing bench not happy. They are looking for a penalty. Not going to get it as the faceoff will come to the left of Ledger with 57.9 to go here in the first. Big Sam. No, I guess that's Persic. I thought it was Sam. They are very similar in build. I thought Sam was going to get
Sam's out there, yeah.
Yeah, he's out there, but I thought he was going to get in the faceoff.
Oh,
but
sure.
That's Persic. Taken by the Wingers, but they fall out of their zone and give up on it. No, they're back now on the far side, and the shot goes in the middle, hits traffic. McGill tries to spin it out of the zone, but can't do it. 40 seconds to go. Into the near corner. Sternhagen on the chase. He's battling a couple guys. Anfinson comes in to help him out. Persig battling on the half boards here, and finally comes free. Anfinson has to go back and get it with 24 seconds to go. Rings it around. McGill has a collision over there on the half boards, and it's taken out of the fracas by Brewer, but the Wingers are holding it in the zone here with 10 seconds to go. And 8 seconds left as they play it back and forth here in no man's land. Finally, McGill shoots it in the air, and 2 seconds go, and that'll be it. 2-0 first period, 14-4 in shots in favor of Albert Lee. So dominant period of play here. As not as dominant as the girls, but we'll catch you up to date on everything, all the numbers here, and play some replays for you coming up after a break on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Back here at the Roy as we're at first intermission with a 2-0 Albert Lee lead over Red Wing. And the leading shots 14-4 as well here through the first period. And we can go back here and get a look at them and hit the volume on those two. But Ethan Steeler got the first one. Yeah, it was redirected by Steeler, and he gets his first goal of the year, even strength. And then we had what we thought was a goal, but they called it off.
And looking back at it now, you can see where it goes off. The stick was up in the air. And
okay. Yeah, it was a high stick, and then they disallowed that goal. But Connor Persick did get his 14th of the year. Yeah, with 8:57 of the first, he scores an even strength goal to make it 2-0. And the boys are off and running here against a one-win Red Wing team that kind of looks that way. They do a lot of dump and chase. They don't have a lot of offensive game plan going, I don't think, for the Wingers. Not as much as Albert Lee with their forechecking and all the stuff that they do. But the girls are really starting to tear into Red Wing on the road today.
Yeah, 17-0 into the third period.
So that's exactly what the final was last time here. But, yeah, go through some of the goal scorers there.
Mika started off. They scored 3 goals in the first minute. Mika, Morgan Goskinson, and Kiera Erickson.
And Morgan needed 2 going into the day to get to her 100th career.
She got one 45 seconds in, so you know she's amped up at that point. And then at 2 minutes in the first period, Kaylee Henderson, a name we don't see very often, and assisted from Marley Goskeson. And I know Marley plays a lot of JV, and I'm wondering if Kaylee does because I haven't seen that name much this year.
Maybe.
But then Mika scored another one, assisted by the Austinson girls. Sydney Coker got a goal. Mika got another one. Kira Erickson, Haley Austinson, Morgan Goskeson got her 100th goal at 15:15 in the first period.
So we have Mika with 4 goals on the day.
Yes.
That's nice. Marley has 2. She got to her 100th. And her career as
Morgan
sophomore.
did, yep.
Morgan with a sophomore with 100 goals. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is very good. And then her sister got a couple goals, Marley.
Yeah, that's good.
She's only a freshman.
So they're getting some good play out of some of the underclass.
And they've only
girls.
had 1 penalty, so that's a good sign.
Total domination for sure.
Right.
And I'm sure they're in running time by now. Third period shouldn't last too long, and they'll be done. But here it's a little closer, 2-0. I have nothing on the wrestlers.
And it does appear that he has pulled Jada Moyer from the game, and Sienna Murray is getting some playing time.
The wrestlers are in St. Cloud against St. Cloud Tech and a bunch of other schools in a tournament going on today. And they've been doing well this year. We've got them coming up on the 30th of January against Owatonna here at the high school. And that'll be on AlbertLeeLive.com with Mason Addig helping us out on that. In fact, I should probably text him and see if he's got some results from going on there. The dance team also up in South St. Paul today with, I think it's their second to last performance of the season. They still have the conference deal coming up here in a week or two. But, so that's going on. And then tonight there's girls basketball and boys basketball. As 7 o'clock is our start time tonight for the boys game at OJ Gym here on AlbertLeeLive.com. Jay Paul with Chad Butzler and Caden Verness is our camera guy as we work through the first intermission here. JV 7-1 was the final. Red Wing pulled that one. They dominated from the beginning on that one. I think the shots were something like 40-something to 4 or something crazy like that. So they got a pretty good little JV squad there for the Red Wing Wingers. But here, 14-4 shots for the varsity at Albert Lea and a 2-0 lead on the Service Master by Hyatt scoreboard. And got about 5 minutes left till we get going here in second period action. I know the NFL playoffs start tonight, too. I wanted to get your take on some of that. You follow them all, don't you?
Yes.
As today is a 3:30 start time in Houston for the Chargers and the Texans. And even though the Texans are at home, I think the Chargers will take care of them in that game.
Yeah, I kind of like the Texans. I think the Texans at home are a very tough team to play.
All right. And then tonight, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. And Steelers are really starting to fall apart, so I got to take Baltimore in that one.
I agree there.
Tomorrow, noontime, Denver at Buffalo. And a lot of people are pointing to this as an upset because Buffalo 9.5-point favorite, but I think the Bills will take it.
Yeah, I do too.
Packers, there's a lot of people that think they can beat Philadelphia because Jalen Hurts isn't. Maybe he is hurt. I don't know. Right. He's a little dinged up. I think he's going to play, but
that Eagles defense is
they're very
stellar. I think
I'm going
they
Philly.
Win. Yeah.
And then tomorrow night, Washington at Tampa Bay. I like the Bucs. I like the Commanders too. I think it'd be a good game.
Yeah, I do too.
But Bucs are favored by 3 at home, and I think they can outlast them. And then of course Monday night from Arizona. The Vikings and the Rams, and Vikes now up to a 2.5-point favorite since they moved to Arizona. So
the one stat that keeps coming in my head when I talk about this is Kevin O'Connell has yet to lose 2 road games back to back. So I think they win it. I think it's a close game, but I think they pull it out. So
I think it was a wake-up call last week, and I'm hoping so anyway. And I think it'll be a good game, but. I'm hoping we can pull that out for sure. All right, let's take the break, and we'll be back with second period action here. Albert Lea up 2-0 over Red Wing on AlbertLeeLive.com.
by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back here at the Roy, it's sorry, the little Taco Bell for lunch there. Anyway, the Albert Lee Tigers up 2-0 on Red Wing. As we get ready to go here, second period, the Wingers coming out. I like their unis though. It's a nice purple color and doesn't make any sense. Should be red, but the Wingers are, and actually the Wingers should be Eagles, but does it look like an eagle on their sweaters there? Stadheim goes to the goal to our right for period number 2. They dominated in shots too, 14-4. Had the one power play, couldn't score on it, but could easily be up more than 2-0. But nothing like those girls who are. Have they wrapped up that third period just yet? Because I know they're into running time. It was 17-0.
Yeah. Haven't quite wrapped it up yet.
Equaling the score of the game earlier this season here that they beat Red Wing.
Yeah, they've got 62-7 shots on goal.
Yeah,
so
it's very similar to that other game too. But ready to go here, and it's Kolker in the face-off. That number 1 line, Stay, Kolker, Bremer, with Brua and Johnston, top defensive pair. 2-0. Here we go. It's right between the ref's legs, and he's like very tentatively standing there. Here come the Red Wing Wingers. First shot is blocked out front. Lovett took that one. It goes into the corner. And the Tigers can't quite get it out of the zone yet. Kolker does finally knock it out of there. And he plays it in, and that's Stay to the corner, to the side of the net. And he's stopped there, and Wingers down the half boards now, and Kolker just bowls his way in there and tries to get it out of there. Finally squirts free. And back the other way. Stay tried to keep it in, but couldn't quite. Johnston has to rescue it. Gets it ahead to Jacob. And he takes a shot from the near boards, and that goes all the way around the other side. Taking with the wingers out of the zone. Marshall Turner, and from the circle, takes a shot. I think defenseman Brua got a hold of that one and redirected into the corner. Now it's way out to the other side of the ice. McGill comes out. He, along with Kolker and Johnston, with Brua and Steeler out there, number 18, or number 16 rather. 16 is McGill. Steeler is 18, yeah. So off comes Kolker, and here comes Persig in. First time in the second period here, a minute and a half in. He's got Balf with him in that corner. Sets up in front of his goalie to help out there, but Sternhagen's going to play it off the near corner. Red Wing keeps it alive. Haven't taken a shot yet here in the period, but neither have we. That one goes wide left. And finally, McGill looks like he'll get it out of there. He's got Sternhagen breaking in front of him. Dumps it in, ahead to him. Persig trailing the play. Runs into some trouble. He tries to center it. He gets it to McGill, but he couldn't quite get a shot off. Saved by Persig. And shot in there, redirected, goes through the crease. Tigers, Sternhagen has it. He's a little quicker than the other guys. Has shot by number 19 ball from the far circle. Gets stopped by Chaska, and it's 14:30 to go here in the second period. Boy, on that hockey day in Albert Lea on 25th, 2 weeks from today, they've got all kinds of raffles and stuff, and food and events and things going on here. It's crazy. And hockey all day long on both rinks here at the arena, including both the boys and girls varsity here on AlbertLeaLive.com. 2 weeks from today. Be a busy one, and we'd love to see you get in on the festivities as Amundsen takes a shot that hits traffic out front. It was still only one penalty in this game. And of course, that was on the wingers, who couldn't quite get a power play goal. Archie looked a little worse for the wear as he sits on the bench. Took him forever to get over the wall there, it seemed like. As the wingers come up, but it's 1-on-4. It ain't going to work as Ledger stabs it out of the air and stops play with 13:49 to go. See if I can dial up Mason Addig and see if he knows anything about wrestling results. The face-off is won by the wingers, actually by the Tigers, as Kolker takes it out of the zone. And on the attack, they hold it in momentarily. As wingers play it into their offensive end, but stopped there by Johnston. But finally get the shot. It gets blocked into the corner. And then Brua takes it and knocks it up to the red line where Keaton Bremer is. He knocks it into the offensive zone. Stay is with him. And coming up also Bremer and Kolker. As the top line tries to get another goal here for the Tigers. Steeler got the first goal. Persig got the second. So actually the top line has not scored yet for the Tigers today with 12:44 left in the second. They got 3 shots here in the second period to 1 for Red Wing so far. Centering pass goes all the way down the ice to Ledger, who saves it for Brua. Some changes going on. Persig and Sternhagen on the ice. And icing call with puck coming all the way back to the Albert Lea zone for the face-off. So second line, McGill, Persig, and Sternhagen out there with Brua and Johnston, I want to say, on defense, but
yes,
yeah,
Ryan
okay.
Johnston.
Yeah, 16. Into the corner it goes. Wingers keep it in, keep it alive. The shot rejected by Stanheim. He kicks it out to the right. It goes out of the zone. 12:08 to play in the middle period. 2-0 Albert Lee. Girls are putting the finishing touches on their big shutout, hopefully, of Red Wing on the road. It'll be a fun bus trip home. Still nothing in for the Wrestlers up in St. Cloud. And they got Mason Attic working on that for us. Girls basketball later today and boys basketball here on AlbertLeeLive.com, 7 o'clock.
Girls have a tough game coming into town on Tuesday, so they'll have to get prepared for that after today's big win in Red Wing.
Yeah. Yes, into the zone. They dump it in. That's Johnston who does that. Goes around the other side. Brewer keeps it alive for the Tigers. See if he can center it to somebody. Takes it all the way back out to the top of the circle. Takes a shot. It's blocked by the goalie, Chaska. And back the other way come the Wingers. 11:11 to play. And an icing call. Yeah, later today, who are the girls playing in basketball? I got it right
know
here.
the boys play St. Charles. I can't say.
Yes, girls have Caledonia. Oh, yeah, they started at 1:30. Hockey at 1:30 for the girls basketball at Caledonia. And I don't have let me see if I can find a score on that. As play continues in the Albert Lee offensive zone, Nelson out there. Scott along with Steeler. Third line, chasing it. There's Balf takes a shot. It's out in front. It was loose for a while there, but Chaska jumped on it to stop play. Well, if they're doing play-by-play of the girls' game on the hub, maybe they have the same for the girls' basketball team. We'll see here as I try and dial it up. And to get to the scoreboard, way, of course, at the bottom of the page. As the face-off comes to the right of Chaska. I don't see anything about it on that. 2-0 here, boys hockey, taking on Red Wing at the Roy, and 5-2 shots this period in favor of the Tigers, but no goals scored in this period. Kolker takes it back around the ledger in his net there. And played back in. And we have a stoppage, a big collision there between Johnston and number 3, Lovett for the Wingers. Line changes. Going to the red dot there on the just outside the Albert Lee zone. Steeler taking on Peterson in that draw, and the Tigers are going to end up with it. Amundsen chases it down to Nelson. Before they can get out of the zone, Red Wing gets in the way, but Brewer finally gets it, and now he shoots it out of the zone to Nelson. Archie puts it into the offensive side of things, and the chase is on into the far corner. Steeler wins that one. He's got it. Centers it. Shot. Too weak there. Archie, I think it was bouncing when he hit it. Right. And it just kept bouncing. As they play it into the corner, there's a shot to the side of the net. Goes back around. Scott diving in there, trying to get a hold of it. Steeler into the corner. As the Wingers take it away. Can't quite get it out of their end zone. It's taken away by the Tigers, but now out of the zone. Amundsen plays it in. They'll get a line change. Persig, Sternhagen, and McGill on the law firm of Persig, Stanheim, Sternhagen and McGill taking over here. McGill, a shot, a little off balance, missed. Sternhagen took a shot from the corner there that hit the side of the net. Persig chases it over there. He and Drake trying to break it free from the corner. Brewer whiffed on it from the top of the circle, and Red Wing took it away. It's held in the zone, though, by McGill. Takes a shot from out there, and that goes wide. into the corner. Sternhagen chases it down, gets it out to Brua, and then he lost it out of the zone. 8.5 to play in the second period. A scoreless period, but 2-0 Albert Lea. After their early goals, Sternhagen all alone here in the offensive side. McGill finally joins him. Whips it around the back, takes it in the near circle. It's played out on the half wall there and out of the zone. McGill trying to get it back in. I think he hit Sternhagen with it. As the chase is on now. Drake's speed, man. He is quicker than most. As he gets to it there and ahead. Not, well, I think so. Did get it out of the zone. My eyes playing tricks on me. I thought that was blocked getting out of there, but Tigers now setting up behind Stadheim. Get it way up ahead to Bremer, but he calls it offsides. Was his body not in and I think his body was in and the puck wasn't. Is that it? Yeah. You got to have the puck in before.
I don't know.
I don't know. It looked like he was all right, but we have
girls hockey game is final now, 17-0. So.
All right. Kolker in the face-off here with 7:34 to go in the second. So girls matching 17-0 wins over Red Wing this year.
34-0. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Played into the zone, but now the attack comes for the Tigers, but then they lose it out of the zone there as Brua couldn't quite reach far enough for it. Johnston shoved into the boards for his troubles, and Ledger makes an easy stick save on his 7th shot that he has faced. He's got a shutout this year. It'd be nice to get him another one. And so far, so good. 7 minutes left in the second. And the wingers, tripped up there by Kolker, and that's going to be a penalty. That Jacob's going to go. As a second penalty. First one on Albert Lea, though. It comes at 10:10 of the second. And the Red Wing power play is only 13.6%. Our penalty kill is running at 76.2, which is quite low, too. I'd more likely want to be in the 80s. 90s would be even better, but yeah, 76 is down there. As they flip it out of the zone there, Sam Stay does the job to kill some time. And they meet him at the blue line. They still manage to get it in there. The 4 killing the penalty here to begin with is Stay, along with Brua and Johnston and Persig. And now Bremer's out there from that first line, a winger, with Persig, Brua, and Johnston. For 1:33 left here. Collision over there, and another penalty coming. As soon as Albert Lea grabs it here. And that is Johnston going to the sin bin. Man, they seem to go in pairs sometimes, don't they?
Yes.
That is 11:44 to go. And Johnston makes it 5-on-3 for another 1:24. As they knock it out of the zone. Barely. But it worked. Now the 3 are Bremer, Brua, and Persig for the Tigers. As they do have that 2-0 lead.
Albert Lea's number 6, Brian Johnston. 2 minutes for tripping.
So 2 in the box for Albert Lea. Another minute to go here for the Kolker penalty. As Red Wing gears up for another run into the zone. Far side, weaving his way through traffic is Marcus Finhold. And he gets a shot from the point that goes wide left and bounces out of the zone and all the way down the ice. Kills some valuable time.
Let him take those shots all day.
Yeah. 32 seconds left in the first penalty when they get a hold of it back here in their own zone. And they hit the blue line with 25 seconds left in the first penalty. And the pass goes into the corner for the Wingers. Cross ice to the point here. Shot. Stadheim save. Kicks it to the corner, near side. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. Kolker, no, he's in the penalty box. That's the 14 is Brua chasing it. And then stoppage here with 3 seconds left in the original penalty. Still 40 seconds left in Johnston's. So Sternhagen comes out to kill the last 3 seconds of this one and start that last one. Also, Anfinson comes out. They're going to put Persig on the bench. Brua, Anfinson, and Drake Sternhagen for 3 seconds. And that's over now. So fourth skater is coming right out of the box. Kolker will be the guy. 30 seconds left in the one-man advantage here for the Red Wings, or the Wingers. Kolker takes it, and he is on the run on his own, goes by everybody, and he tries to get it in, and it does end up in the goal, but I think that bounced off of the goalie, the back of the goalie. It'll be interesting to see a replay, but with 16 seconds left, that's a power play. No, that's a shorthanded goal for Kolker. Wow, that was impressive. He went coast to coast. And for Jacob, that is goal number 6 on the season. And it comes at 12:31 of the second. A lot of guys on it, but he had 6 going into the game. Kolker was one of them, or 5 goals coming into the game. He's got 6 now. And the shorthander goal, and they get 3-0. Still 10 seconds left now for Red Wing on a power play.
Kolker. Assist number 14, Zayden Brua. Time of that goal, 12:31.
Can we look at it and see if
Sure.
it bounced off the goalie? Now that we have
It's hard
a stoppage.
to see on the computer, but we can try here.
Because he did the initial shot, and then they had a bunch of guys around the net.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one up in the air and kind of
Yep.
off the back of the goalie.
Might even have been hit by a stick from one of the defensemen. But
Right.
hey, we'll take it. It gives us a 3-0 lead here with 3 seconds left now in Johnston's penalty. He's ready to come out. As Sternhagen in the face-off. Wingers control that one. And back to full strength. It's nice to get a shorthanded goal every once in a while. As play continues behind the goal line of the Tigers. Bodies hitting the ice. Ledger got, I think both legs got a piece of that one. And then he stops another shot. He's got a guy right in front of him. They're going to shove him down. Brua took him out. 3:53 to go.
It was actually Brua who, on that shot on Ledger, actually accidentally tipped it right into Ledger.
No. Well, he got a penalty out of it, but he was just protecting his goalie. And right away again, Red Wing on a power play here, but 2 minutes now for Zayden. Only 3:53 to go in the period. 13:07 of the second. He goes. 3-0 Albert Lee. 21-11 in shots for the Tigers. As the Steeler in the face-off is won by the Wingers. But quickly taken away by the Tigers. Can't quite get it out of the zone, though, as the Wingers have a shot here, but that goes wide. Scott, Nelson, Steeler, the third line out there with Anfinson and Balf, and a save for Ledger. Stadheim, he hangs on to stop things with 3:32. They haven't put the time or anything on.
Penalty is on Albert Lee's number 14, Zayden Brua, 2 minutes for roughing. Non-Red Wings, number 26, Tanner Jarsma, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of those penalties, 13:07.
I didn't even see the guy go.
I didn't either, honestly. I had it as a Red Wing power play.
Yeah. So they got a guy in there for tripping, but they
That
haven't put
makes
him on
sense,
the.
because I was wondering why the Red Wing coach was so fired up, but
Kolker comes into the zone. He's ahead of everybody. That one deflected up into the netting. They still haven't put those 2-minute penalties on the clock, though.
No, because they're pretty much null and void. You're still 5-on-5, so.
Yeah, but it's nice to know when they're going to come out.
Right.
Help a guy out here calling the game. That's the last thing on their minds, I'm sure. Kolker waiting for a face-off partner, and he will dance with Charlie Peterson here. The matching 17s. Stay has it. He wins that face-off, and the shot is deflected off the glove of Chaska. And he holds on.
About 1:20 left in the two-sin bin guilty verdict.
3:13 in the period left. It's 3-0 Albert Lea. And they still lead by 10 shots, 23-13. As Kolker wins that draw, and a shot blocked by traffic out front. Couldn't see who got the backhand shot on that one, but it's held into the zone by Johnston, and right out in front, it's just sitting there, but Red Wing is first to get to it, as they will effort to get it out of the zone. That's one way to do it. Pop fly to right in the red line, but it was caught by Johnston, who knocks it back into the zone. And Bremer was chasing it there in the corner, but Red Wing able to get out of there with 2:38 to go in the second. Well, between the boys and girls hockey teams, 20-0 against Red Wing today. So the girls had an easy time on the road. That'll be a fun bus trip home. As here comes Belf across the blue line. Then he loses it there, and it's rescued by Bremer. He knocks it in, and they get a line change. Number 2 line coming out there. Persig with McGill and Sternhagen. Persig just takes it away from the guy. And here he comes. He's got Sternhagen right beside him, as McGill is too. And then they triple team him and take the puck away. That hardly seems fair, but then we got an offsides here. With 1:54 to go.
According to my calculation, there's 1 second left on the two guys in the penalty box. So after the next whistle, those should be able to come
Well,
out.
see, Red Wing's getting up, but our guy's not. Brewer still sitting there, but yeah. Looks like the Red Winger is about to take off. And they went in at the same time, so it's kind of strange.
They'll have to wait till the next whistle since it is 5-on-5.
And 1:44 to go. Played into the Albert Lea defensive area, back behind the goal line. It's chased down there by Balf. He gets tied up in the corner. Persick comes along, says, hey, boys, let's get it going. Knocked all the way across to Sternhagen, who takes a shot in the corner.
Pick on the little guy.
Amundsen has it now. Yes. It's knocked all the way down the ice. And the Red Wings going to get to it first and get it ahead, and there's a chance for him here.
There's a penalty coming up on the Tigers here. So
2-on-2 and taken away by Persick, and that'll stop things, and we'll get the penalty here. As the other guys come out, so it makes room for Sternhagen to go in. .53.
So many times you see the retaliation gets caught because he went after the kid that just hit him into the boards on this end, went down to the other end and hit the other kid, but it was an interference. So
1:07 left in the period. He's in for 2. And another power play for the Wingers, who have not been successful on much of anything, much less power plays today. We've got 13 shots on goal.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
One left, a minute left to go here.
Got a minor penalty on Albert Lea's number 10, Drake Sternhagen. 2 minutes for roughing.
So that might leak into the second period here, as I don't expect Albert Lea to give up a goal here, but Brewer has it behind the goal, and he knocks it all the way down the ice. 40 seconds left in the period. Wingers gather it together, bring it across the blue line with 30 seconds left in the second. Ooh, and Stadheim had to make a stick save there. Knocks it ahead to Stay, who brings it in. He's going to go 1-on-3, see if he can get another shorty here. As the shot is blocked by Chaska. Stops clock with 19.1 left in the period. Sam Stay almost got a second shorthanded goal for his team. First one was Kolker. The only goal of this period is a shorty, as he is in the face-off here. Johnston, Brewer, Kolker, and Stay out on the ice, the four skaters for the Tigers. 19 seconds to go as they face off, and it gets played out of the zone, but Brewer knocks it back in. 9 seconds left in the period. Looks ever more like Drake will start period number 3 in the penalty box for about 53 seconds. As we end period number 2 with a 3-0 Albert Lea lead on albertlealive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays. Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertlealive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
And we're back.
Caden Verness, Chad Butzler, and me, Jay Paul, with you here. 2 periods in the book for the boys, and a 3-0 lead for Albert Lea over Red Wing. To go with a 17-0 win for the girls at Red Wing. That game is in the books. They started at 1. Girls basketball playing Caledonia today. We don't have a score on that one on the road. And the boys are at home tonight at 7 o'clock against St. Charles. And it'll be a tough match for them as St. Charles is like 9-3. And Albert Lea with just the 2 wins for both boys and girls, but it's still one more win than they had all of last year. So you got to take the good with the bad when you're rebuilding like this. And I know it's a lot of bad, but they're trying their best, and that's all we can ask of them. And so if we get a score on that, we'll pass it along. The wrestlers, I do have a text out to Mason Addig, who, of course, longtime wrestler for the Tigers, but injured this year, and seeing if he has some results he can get for us. We'll wait and see if that happens. But right here, 3-0 for these boys, and they've had a fairly easy time of it. They've been they put a few boys in the penalty box in this second period there, Chad.
Yes.
It's been a kind of a problem for them all year. Too many penalties.
Yeah, and you noticed the other night when they lost that tough loss to Laverne, there wasn't too many penalties.
Right.
So definitely makes a difference, especially when you play better teams. And
yeah, it hasn't hurt them here at all against Red Wing, as they've not given up any goals, much less power plays. But they do have a shorthanded goal, and that was the only goal of the second period, and that was scored by Mr. Kolker. We have that replay. You got the volume on that? Yeah, it was an interesting way to get a goal, but Jacob Kolker getting that one, and that's his 6th of the season. And that joins goals by Ethan Steeler, his 1st of the year in the first period, and then Connor Pristig scoring his 14th of the year. Those were both even strength. But the shorthanded goal for Kolker makes it 3-0 here after 2. And we'll have an hour or so to get a snack between, and then we got to get over to the gym and set up for our 7 o'clock basketball game with St. Charles tonight at Albert Lea. It's fun, though. I like doubleheaders, and we've got several of them coming up here.
Yes.
Tuesday or Thursday. We have one midweek, too, don't we?
Tuesday, I believe, the girls' hockey, and then there's also a basketball game, I believe.
Yeah. And then, so it's a busy time for sure. As I can give you our schedule coming up here.
Girls hockey playing Laverne Tuesday. That'd be a good question for Coach. How do you transition from a 17-0 game on Saturday to a very tough opponent on Tuesday like that?
Yeah, we'll have that game Tuesday, 7:15 here at the Roy. Girls hockey against Laverne, while Lance and AJ, I believe, will do the Faribault basketball game, boys basketball, at 7:30 on Tuesday night. And then Thursday, we've got more boys hockey against Austin at 7:15 here. And Saturday next week, there's a couple of games going on with boys hockey at 2 against Rochester Mayo here, and a basketball game for the boys against Rochester JM at the same time. I would imagine, Lance. We got somebody named Addie all ready to go, one of the students. We have a Chase going to do some work on the Laverne game on Tuesday. So, yeah, it's a busy week coming up. A busy couple of months here, really, leading up to section time.
Yeah.
Of course, we have a team sponsor for the Albert Lea girls hockey team, so we'll be doing their section games when they come up. But, unfortunately, we can't quite afford to do all the other ones. A lot of road games. It's tough to take this act on the road, Chad.
Yes.
As we found out with football, because we do all the football home and away, but, man, it's a lot of work, and a lot of these places aren't equipped for streaming, audio, video, and the room that we need to do a good broadcast. So,
yeah, and the reason why we do football is because there's only 8 weeks in the season, 8 games in the season usually. So,
and football's football.
And football's football.
So, maybe we gotta bring in Caden Verness. Are you like friends with any of these guys on the team here?
Yeah.
Like close friends?
Yeah.
Who are some of the cool guys?
I know Zayden Brewer pretty well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. And I suppose you're a junior, so you fit right in with a lot of these guys because it's a junior-dominated team. So you've grown up with – are you all your life here in Albert Lea?
Yeah.
And talking with Caden Verness, who is a student. It's kind of funny. I always say helper, but you're getting paid to do it too. So, that's nice. And they make you do it, but they pay you. So
yeah, definitely helps.
It's all right. Any other questions for him, Chad, that you can think of?
Nothing I can think of.
We talked about you're going to try maybe football, maybe rugby.
Maybe rugby.
But do you golf at all?
Never have.
No, really? Yeah, that's they've had some good golf teams at Albert Lea for a while now, and I know it's been Teeter dominated.
Yeah.
And that's understandable. His dad runs the club out here, but that's a sport that takes a lot of patience. I played for quite a bit. I was never really any good. I'd get in the 80s or 90s the best. But, yeah, it's frustrating and yet so rewarding. All it takes is one good shot and brings you back the next time. But we were talking about doing golf games on AlbertLeaLive.com. All we'd need is somebody at the first tee and the 17th or the 18th green, and you'd have it made.
They've done them in Northfield. My 20-year-old daughter actually did one for Northfield Live, and she said it was very, very difficult because you had a lot of downtime. So her being, I think at the time she was 18 or 19, she's like, I had to do way more talking than I wanted to.
See, that I could do that because I got a jabber. I can jabber with the best of them after 43 years in radio. Yeah, that wouldn't bother me at all. But I think we could do it. Everybody's got to go through the first tee and the 18th green, so catch everybody eventually. As we have about 3 minutes left here, so let's take a break and come back with third period action from the Roy with Albert Lea up on Red Wing, 3-0 boys hockey here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Fall into savings with cooler weather means hotter deals at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Visit us to see the latest Ram trucks, Jeep Cherokees, and Dodge Durangos. And fall into savings because Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. If you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve. Open 6 days a week. Located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like Crab Brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood in Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood in Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
3-0 Albert Lea over Red Wing as we get ready for period number 3. Jay Paul along with Chad Butzler and Caden Verness on cameras. And
Red Wing will start on the power play here. The first
they got
53.
53 seconds of Drake Sternhagen's penalty still to serve. They are 0 for 3, 0 for 2. I don't know how many penalties it's been already. Well, we had 5 on 3 they couldn't score either, so then it was 5 on 4. And then they had a Brew-up penalty, and now the Sternhagen one. So, 0 for 3 or 4. And Alberley 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Did have a shorthanded goal, though. And everybody scored for the girls.
Yeah, pretty much.
4 for Mika Sykos. 2 for Morgan Goskason. Gets her to 100 in her career. Congratulations to her. And the Austensons each got one. They spread it around pretty well.
Yeah. Saw a couple names from the younger girls.
Marley got 2. Did she?
I believe,
Marley,
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
The freshman, that was good to see. And
well, the only ones I think
Kaylee
that didn't was the
Henderson.
goaltenders.
Yeah. Kaylee Henderson got a goal too, so it's nice.
Sienna Murray got some playing time on varsity.
Wow. It's nice. We don't have anything in for the girls' basketball game against, I forget who they're taking on. Caledonia is the boys, and the other one was St. Charles is the boys. Yep. Caledonia is the girls' game for basketball, and I don't have a partial score in yet, and nothing in yet for the wrestling team up in St. Cloud, but we'll try and get some of that for you here, maybe at the boys' basketball game tonight at 7 against St. Charles at the OJ Gym. Underway here as Red Wing tries to get something going here for the last 38 seconds of their power play. It did pop out of the zone, and Brua trying to get another shorthander. He takes it all the way and runs into the goalie and everything. Knocked his stick away. The goalie stick goes into the corner. Goalie playing without a stick. Brua's got it again as he moves into the corner. That's got to be a disadvantage to a goalie not having a stick. And he's got no time to go in this near corner. Now he's going to go get it as the play gets out of his zone. And the penalty is over for Sternhagen. He's out of the box, and we're back at full strength. 16 minutes to go here. 3-0 Albert Lee. As they fire it in there, Colker banks one in, and it's icing. Scott, Steeler, and Nelson, third line out there with Balf and Enfinson on defense for the Tigers here. Just under 16 minutes to go. So the shots at 24-14. Is that how it ended? I forgot to write it down after a second. So it was 10-10 in the second period in shots. And into the corner, Albert Lee on the offensive here. Steeler is going to get into the corner first and play it ahead to Nelson. Puts it out front, and that's going to be taken away by the Wingers. To the red line. Then knocked back in by Balf. But stoppage here was 15:33. Center ice face-off coming up. Line number 2 out there for the Tigers. Sternhagen, Persig, and McGill. And on defense, they got Johnston and Brua, the top D pair for tonight. See if the second line can get a goal here as they win the face-off. Persig puts one right on goal, and a rebound. Sternhagen couldn't quite get it in there, and it pops out of the zone. Now a one-on-one for the Wingers. A couple other guys come in, and McGill breaks it up. Brua takes it the other way. And he floods the zone with Persig and Sternhagen. McGill out there on the blue line to save that one. Takes a shot, and goes wide and into the corner and out of the zone. We got a penalty coming up.
Yes, on Red Wing it appears.
And all the way up to center ice if the Wingers touch it here. Yeah, there you go. 14:48 to play, and looks like number 26 is headed his way over there to sit for 2 minutes, and that's Tanner Jarmuth, senior. So the 5-on-4 for the Tigers, and it's Persig, Kolker, Brua, McGill, and Sternhagen out there. Get the official announcement on the penalty here from PA, and they are underway. Sternhagen knocks it back to Brua, but they get that out of the zone to the wingers. Persig has to go back and get it. To the head to McGill. They knock it back into the offensive end. Got something working here. Sternhagen to Persig is out at the point, but they knock it away again. Minute 39 left in the power play for the hometown team. Here comes Persig across the blue line, and he loses it on that circle, and down the ice it goes. Brua picks it up there after Stadheim rescued it.
Red Wings number 26. Tanner Jarsma, 2 minutes for head contact. Time of the penalty, 2:12.
So 2 minutes for Jarsma, and it is down now to 101. Albert Lee into the zone. Brua has it near circle. Persig, a one-timer from the blue line. It just snuck its way in, but the whistle sounded. They're going to count it? Yeah. McGill might have got that one. See who goes to the bench first, but it is Sammy.
They're going to talk about this one. I don't think they can count this one. I don't know.
McGill's credited with it so far. They did put the 4 on the board, but the refs having a confab before they go to the scorer's table. Well, looks like it's going to work out all right for Albert Lee. The Red Wing bench is upset as that comes at 4:22 of the third. And for Big Sam, that is his 5th of the season. I thought the whistle sounded before the goal, but and that's what they're arguing, but the refs let it go, and it's a power play goal for Sam. So that penalty is over, and we got a shorty and a power play tonight. 4-0 Albert Lee. 13.5 to play. As the play is stopped again at the blue line. 13:28 to go. We apologize if any language gets over our airways, but we can't help that.
Number 12, Evan Amundsen. Time of the power.
So Evan Amundsen gets credit for the assist on that one, on that goal by McGill. And like I said, there's some we've heard some language to our right. It's Red Wing fans that are here, but we can't really control what they say.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of see their frustration on that one.
On that one I do, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's going to change the outcome, so they just need to settle down a little bit.
I thought I saw the puck still moving when he blew the whistle, so I was kind of shocked. But like you've said numerous times, they lose sight of it. They have to blow the whistle.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Kolker in the face-off there, and Tigers lose that draw. Quickly get it away from him, though, and Kolker gets it up to Bremer. Takes it into the zone. He's going to get to it first, but they snuck one in somehow. That was Sam Stay from the near side. Boy, I'd like to see that again because I think it popped out to him and he just put it in. For Stay, that's number 6 on the season. And that's 4 minutes of the third. 5 minutes of the third. And Sam Stay with number 6. Even strength. Yeah, I totally missed that one, but we'll take it 5-0. And looking like Ledger might get his second shutout.
Sam Stay. Number 3, Keaton Bremer. Time of the goal, 4 minutes.
As play continues into the Red Wing defensive zone, they take it out of there and shoot it down. Well, that was blocked by Brua, and he seemed to have gotten injured a little bit on that one. Slowly skating and 12:24 to go. 5-0 Alberley. 28-15 in shots. Shots are 4-1 this period in favor of the Tigers. And they got a couple extra goals here. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 so far in the third for the Tigers. And of course the girls winning 17-0 for the second time this year over Red Wing. So it's been quite a day for Alberley sports so far. And that one gets lost in the pads, and the rebound comes out, and there's some pushing and shoving out in front of the goalie with 11:49 to go. I don't expect the basketball teams will have a tough time tonight. Both girls and boys are playing really good teams, and the wrestlers, though, having a good season again, and they're up in St. Cloud Tech against a bunch of different teams. Be interesting to see if Mason Addig can catch up to us and get us some results for that. Up front, Steeler gets one. The rebound comes off and goes into the corner. And now it's Balf. He gets one all the way to the goalie through traffic. And then a couple of bodies hit, including Scott, hitting the ice. Alberley holds it in the zone. Now it's knocked out. Balf will chase it. He's going to have to hurry. There's a Red Wing guy coming fast and furious. Charlie Tanner, sophomore, takes it away, flips one. Ledger saves it. And Empfinson knocks it out of the zone all the way ahead to Scott and into the Alberley offensive end. Steeler chases it into the corner. Under 11 minutes to go. 5-0 Alberley. And an icing call. So with 10:49 to go, they'll have a face-off coming up. I would expect we get a final of that girls basketball game. They started at 1:30, somewhere in there. Should be over by now. I'll take a look here as they face off to Ledger's right. And Bremer hit the ice, then stood up, and he got tripped. 26 for Red Wing is Tanner Jarmuth. He was just in the penalty box, and he goes back for another 2-minute stay. Another power play. Let's get another power play. Go get that power play humming here. They came in at 27.5. Man, if they can get another one, they'll be at about 30%. That's a good power play number. Brua holds it in. He and Persig with Sternhagen, Kolker, and McGill out there on this power play. Yeah, the girls basketball team lost in Caledonia 83-28 was the final on that. And boys have a tough one against St. Charles tonight at 7 o'clock here on AlberleyLive.com. As the Wingers get it out of the zone momentarily.
Leon Faribault is number 26.
Faribault. Where are you, dude?
Tanner Jarsma. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of that penalty, 6:18.
All right. Well, I called them. What did I call Caledonia Red Wing? I think, or St. Charles Red Wing, or somebody. Oh, no, it was Laverne I called Red Wing. Sternhagen tried to center it for Kolker. That didn't work out. Goes into the far corner. 56 seconds left in their power play. McGill has it behind the net. And he plays it out to Persig. A shot from the top of the circle that bounces way out. And Brua takes a shot, and that one rebounded off the skate of the goalie and in. Zayden Brua is going to get his 5th of the season. And it comes at 7:36 of the third. And that's a power play, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Two power plays and a shorthanded goal tonight today for the Tiger boys. The fifth and a power play. All right, as play resumes with 9:14 to go. 6-0, Albert Lea. Stay tries to go 1-on-3, but he loses that battle.
Tigers number 16, Evan Steeler. Cisco number 14, Zayden Brua. Time of the power play goal, 7:36.
You might have got that backwards.
With the 6-goal differential, the game will be running time.
We're into running time. I don't know if I agree with that, but because he's at 16, and 16 is McGill. So I think it was Brua who scored, and maybe Steeler got the assist on that one. We shall see. Time will tell. And but either way, it's 6-0 Albert Lea. It's 8:29 to play. And Balf hits the ice over there, and I think he's slow to get up. And he is going to make his way to the bench slowly. He got crunched over there on the boards. And in for him is Johnston. With 8:10 to play, and it goes all the way back to Ledger. And he gets it to Brua, who's having trouble back there. He gets double teamed and sends it to the near corner. Dug out of there by Johnson. Here comes Kolker flying down the ice. 1-on-3, gets it poked away. 7:45 to go. 6-0 Albert Lea. 23-0 Albert Lea over Red Wing in 2 games today. The girls have played Red Wing twice. The boys have them coming up again later this season in the road game. Stopped by Stadheim and held on to with a 7:25 to go, and the clock keeps running unless we have an injury or a timeout. And face off to the left of Mr. Stadheim. It's Connor Persig doing battle, and Tigers come away with that draw. Though the Wingers had a shot off that was blocked out front. Persig knocks it back into the Albert Lea offensive zone. Sternhagen picks off a pass as they try and get out of the zone, but goes behind the Red Wings goal. Held in by Brua with 6:40 to play. Persig in the near corner, works it out of there, centers it to McGill, whiffs, and then he backhands one to the left of the goal. Brua has it, and he gets a one-timer from the top there by the blue line. That misses, and here come the Wingers with 6.5 to play. They shoot it in. We get a couple of changes. Johnston ahead to Sternhagen, and he's got Persig to his left, and two of them come down. The shot must have hit the post. I heard something.
Yeah, I heard it tang in there.
It goes to the near far corner. 6 minutes to play. Held in by Persig. He's playing out by the blue line a lot. Centerman usually doesn't do that, but I think they're kind of Mika Psycho's way of getting him his big, he's got a big slap shot. Get that in there and get the rebounds for the other guys.
Right, and you got big Sam McGill in front of the net when he's shooting these, so he blocks a lot of the goaltender's vision.
Not a lot of daylight there.
No.
5.5 to play, 6-0 Albert Lea. As they win that draw, but it's tied up now behind the goal line, taken out of there by Albert Lea, as Anfinson will get a shot from the eastern side, the blue line, and then a rebound shot that misses. Well, they're piling up shots here, up to 34, 36 now. 36-16 in shots. That's 12-2 this period.
I feel like they've missed a few in there. I would be at about 39 right now. But
Steelers got it in the far circle. He gets it back to Balf, who takes a shot, and it's gloved by Chaska and held on to with 5 minutes left. But, of course, running time, so the clock will continue. By the time we get to a face-off, it'll be 4.5 minutes left. Oops, I hit the camera there. That was me, not an earthquake. Face-off won by the Tigers, 4:35 to go. Yes, Bremer in the corner to Stay, who had a shot go wide left. Balf again, nice move, get away from the defender, and then he got a shot in there that hit traffic before it got to Chaska. from the corner. Stay gets it out of there. I think he wanted to wrap it around, but instead he passes it to Amphenson, who missed or got a shot on goal. It was saved by Chaska, and then he grabs one with his glove and stops. Usually would stop the clock at 4:05, but it keeps rolling. Under 4 to go with a 6-0 Albert Lea advantage here. As the face-off is taken by the wingers out of the zone, but then knocked right back in. Yes, some collision back behind the goal there. No call on that one.
Liam Ball in the game for.
Yep, big number 21. Liam gets some playing time. It's good to see. As still in the near corner here with Sternhagen and Persig trying to work it out of the corner.
Penalty coming up.
It's actually Johnston, not Persig. And Red Wing sends number 9 to the box, Carson Frank. And the clock is under 3 minutes now, and so most of the last time here will be in a power play, unless Tigers can score right away. It'd be nice to get a third power play goal. Right now, the Red Wing coach is going to complain and waste some time because we're down to 2:40 and running here. And still discussing things with the lead ref. 2:27 and running.
Now they changed that to a 4-minute penalty. I don't know.
We'll find out when I get the explanation here from the PA.
Final penalty on Red Wings number 9, Carson Frank. 2 minutes for roughing, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
Must have chirped at the ref on the way to the box. As we have 2 minutes left, so the rest of the game will be under a power play here for Albert Lea. As Stay takes a whack at it, and that hits traffic and goes far into the far corner. Scott, Nelson, Amphenson, and then Scott. That one's deflected in. That's a 7th goal for Albert Lea. Another power play. 3 power play goals. That's going to boost that number up. And I think Sam Stay is going to get the credit for it. As that would be Sam's 6th of the season. Comes with like a minute and a half to go. And a 7-0 Albert Lea lead. Down to a minute 8 at the face-off. And again, Ball gets a shot towards the goal there as he was falling.
Scoring for the Tigers, number 7, Sam Stay. Assist number 11, Brock Scott. Number 5, Archie Nelson.
And he gets into the far corner now with 45 seconds to go. And it'll be great to see Liam get a goal here.
He's fighting.
He's got it. He's up in front. He had it on his stick a couple of times, and that's saved by Chaska. And some pushing and shoving, and that might just be it because there's only 30 seconds to go here, and we're in running time. By the time they separate everybody and figure it out, might get a face-off here, but that'll be about it. Persig. I guess they face off with 15 seconds to go. Shot by Johnston goes wide right. And Brua has it with 8 seconds. Persig centers it to the ball, and that he whiffed on it. It was too fast for him. That was a fastball for sure. And they run out of time to get Liam a goal, but they did their best, and they did win 7-0 in a dominating performance for these boys who go to 8-5 on the year. And they're looking good. They are they're going to need it, though. They got a road trip to New Ulm Tuesday, and then back here against Austin on Thursday, and then the Saturday game against a team I forget right now, but Providence Academy. I think that's 2 weeks.
Oh, that's 2 weeks, yeah.
Anyway, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the Service Master cleanup coming up here on LBDLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
So you had 4 goals there in that third period to go through here. And I trust you got them all there?
Yes.
Starts with Sam McGill. It was 4:22 of the third when he put in his 5th of the year, and it was a power play goal for the Tigers. The first of 3 power play goals in that period, so they really boosted their power play number. Sam Stay got his 6th of the season, even strength, about 38 seconds later. Yes, a lot of these were bouncing off of the defender, the goalie and stuff. Zayden Brewer put in his 5th on a power play at 7:36 of the third. And we can hit the volume on those so we can see if I called it right. And then this last one, they say, oh, is this the last one?
Yes.
Sam Stay is who I thought got it. But he said it was Steeler, and if it was, it would have been his 2nd of the game and 2nd of the year. But I still think it was Sam Stay and maybe assisted by Steeler, but maybe that was the way it worked because Stay was the first one to the bench. That's all I know. He got 2 tonight, so that would actually be 7 for Sam on the season. But we'll look and see and report back to you here tonight on the basketball game at 7 o'clock. Dominating performance for these Tigers, which we expected. I said 7-0.
Yeah.
7-1. Did I say 7? Oh, yeah. So it was close. We kind of saw that one coming, but
yeah.
The Albert Lee girls winning big in Red Wing too. We saw that coming. 17-0 matches their 17-0 win over the Wingers here earlier in the season. The girls basketball team took a drubbing at Caledonia today. 83-28 was that final, and the boys are yet to come here tonight at 7 o'clock, and they are in action here on AlbertLeeLive.com against St. Charles, a pretty good team. So a rough game tonight for the boys, but you never know. Injuries could play a part. You just never know what can happen. So we'll have that game for you, too. And, of course, the wrestlers still performing out in St. Cloud. It might be over by now. I don't know. I didn't hear anything from Mason Addig on that one, but they were in St. Cloud Tech all day in a tournament over there with several teams. And the dance team also in action up in South St. Paul today. So hopefully they did well all day as well. I'm Jay Paul. We thank our student helper, Caden Verness. Cameras, his first time with us, did a great job. Chad, always appreciate